Hey everyone, welcome to Car Review. Today we're going to be talking about the movie Mile 22. This will be a non-spoilers discussion video, so let's get into it. And off the bat, as you can see, this is a little different format for my review videos because I'm actually filming this a day later. I saw the movie on Friday, opening day, and then now I'm recording this on a Saturday. And that's because I saw the movie with a friend of mine, and then after the movie, we went back to his place, and we had a big, gaming marathon just to round out the summer because I'm going back to college soon at the Mayfield Commons. Yeah, that was crazy. We stayed up till 6 a.m. So I wasn't able to film my review yesterday, and I'm freaking wiped right now, but you know, I thought about the movie a lot, so hopefully, you know, having a day to let it marinate will let me, you know, figure out some stuff that I know I probably would have glossed over having filmed an initial review. But the initial reviews that I normally do will definitely be the preferred format. But anyway, past all that stuff, Mile 22 is a new movie directed by Mark Wahlberg. It's directed by Peter Berg, starring Mark Wahlberg, excuse me. And when I first heard about the movie, I thought this was going to be like a B-list or even C-list action movie. The trailers looked actually pretty crappy, and you know, nothing really seemed that interesting. And I only was going to see it because Peter Berg and Mark Wahlberg make amazing movies together. They made Patriots Day, they made Deepwater Horizon, and I think they did Lone Survivor too. And I mean, all those three films are just incredible. And I think Mile 22 can go down as the fourth great film by them. Because, well, I mean, maybe they've done more together, but I don't know. But, I mean, I love this movie. I thought it was great. You know, I think what really helped me out with enjoying this movie was the fact that I went in with such low expectations, which is kind of like a backhanded compliment, but it worked for me because the action was incredible. I mean, they really focused on hand-to-hand combat and good gunplay and just showing you stuff. Yeah, there are, you know, quite a few cuts and some sequences and stuff, but there's a lot of action, and it's really brutal. And I mean, they show you stuff that's going on, and they are long set pieces. You know, they're not just a quick take it out of 3 or 4 guys. Oh no, there's they either take their time with those 3 or 4 guys, or then they do that, and then another wave of enemies comes up, and it's just there's a lot of action, and there's some really good action too. And I'm sure I'll butcher his name, but Iko Uwais, I think is his name. He's an actor from movies The Raid and The Raid 2, and he is a martial arts master. He just knows that craft perfectly. And he's in this movie, and I mean, he puts his skills to good use. I mean, he is full on just, you know, throat chopping people and kicking people and breaking bones and just maneuvering, and you know, I mean, he has he steals the show for me. I'm truly over Mark Wahlberg. I mean, just his physicality and his brutalness. I mean, it's incredible. He has 2 or 3 really good, you know, set pieces where I'm oh my gosh, I'm this guy puts in the hours. He's dedicated. And I mean, there are some moments, not even just in his stuff, where I was literally groaning and saying oh my gosh, out loud from you know, bones being snapped. I mean, the action really is the highlight for me. A downside is that I guess you could say it felt a little long. It didn't really feel that long to me because you know, it was so fast paced. The action was kind of just always going, which I think was really great. But I think it's 2.5 hours, maybe 2 hours and 20 minutes total. And I mean, you could have easily taken off, you know, a chunk of that, you know, and just keep it short, sweet to the point. I mean, it's not necessarily filled with fluff, but there is some stuff I could easily see you cut out, the talking points and stuff. And the story also could have used some work. I don't think Peter Berg wrote the script, but while the script itself is okay to good, I thought he did a great job as a director making something great out out of okay material. I mean, the script is okay, the story's fine, but it could have been a tighter story, and it could have been you know, just more fleshed out. And that's where I feel some of that fluff comes in, to where, you know, they have, you know, character building moments, you know, like stuff like that. And yeah, but Lauren Cohan from The Walking Dead, she plays Maggie. She's in this, and she does a great job too. I will say though, I did find her character to be a little bit annoying, and I think that was due part to the script, because again, a lot of those fluff pieces I'm mentioning come from her character, because, you know, they try to get emotional attachments to these characters and stuff, which again, I don't really think you need. If you are going to see Mile 22, you're expecting high octane action all the way through, which is arguably what you get, but there are somber moments in between that just really don't, you know, fit in with like this current tone of the film. Like, I get it, it can't be all action straight through, or else that would just be like, you know, nonsense, chaotic, you know, stuff. I mean, it'd be cool to watch, but there wouldn't be much to it. But there's just this huge jarring difference between action and like quiet moments where the heroes have to like regroup, reload, go over the plan. You know, it was just kind of odd. It felt like maybe the talking moments should have been a little more dramatic, because I mean, they're not really comedy moments, but they try to be quippy, you know, like they try to be, you know, snarky or sassy even, because like Mark Wahlberg, he plays like a no bullcrap type character. Like, he is strictly business all the time, and like it is crazy seeing him go to work. He's like getting in people's faces, and like he's just like talking off to people, and he's like being all, you know, snarky about it, just being rude. And I'm hoping I'm selling this like correctly, but like once you see the movie, I think you'll actually really like that, because he kind of gives this like subtle humor to the film that's actually like quite good. I like this character a lot, where he is a take charge, you know, nothing else, all business all the way around. And there are some moments in the film where, like, you know, they're in combat and stuff, and like even his own guys go down, he doesn't even flinch. He's just like, get up, brush it off, you know, keep going. It's just, he was all business, and I really like that. And then Ronda Rousey was in this movie too, and she plays like one of the like a member of like Mark Wahlberg's squad, which they call Overwatch, but I see now why they couldn't call the movie Overwatch, because, you know, that game and stuff. That would have been a pretty terrible title, because they don't really mention Overwatch that much. But that's the name of the squad, and Ronda Rousey is part of that squad. And I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, like in the comments or whatever, but isn't she like an MMA fighter? Like, I know she's like some like fighter in the ring and stuff, but I mean, I don't watch wrestling or anything like that, so I don't know. But anyway, this is like either her like first or second or whatever early acting things, and like, I'm a huge film fan, so I know this. Like, I saw her, you know, I knew that she wasn't, you know, a full-fledged actor. But I mean, if you go into this movie and not know who she is, or even, you know, really look at this movie behind the scenes very much, she does a good job. I mean, you know, there's not a whole lot for her to do. She does more action than, you know, speaking and stuff. It doesn't have a whole lot of lines, but I mean, the lines that she has were fine. You know, I don't know why they had her be that character. The way I see it, there are a couple possibilities. One, she wants to become an actress. You know, we see that now all the times, where before it was TV and movie actors would blend professions, and now it's like, you know, basketball players and actors. I mean, look at The Rock. He was a wrestler, and now he's like one of the greatest movie stars of all time. You know, and now LeBron James is getting into movie world business, and so is John Cena. You know, so maybe she just decided, you know what, I want to be more than what I am right now, which is, you know, a fighter. I want to, you know, get into acting, and maybe that's what she decided to do. I don't know. I didn't, you know, see any press release or anything like that. But so that's a possibility, that she was just like, you know, I'm going to dedicate myself and learn this. This will be my first film, or second, whatever. Or the production was like, we want to get a few more, you know, people to go see this movie. Ronda Rousey is a popular fighter. make the movie even better by their performances, and that will lead audiences to come on their own free time. You should try to like bait them in with like, hey, you like wrestling? Come see this person. You know, we're fighting. But I mean, I'm not trying to diss her. I mean, she did fine in the movie. I just felt it was a little weird seeing her because they could have given that role to a legit actress. You know, well, I mean, like maybe she is legit, but like, you know what I mean, like someone like more seasoned, more veteran. You know, and you know, it would have been nice. And you know, I don't know. But I mean, she's fine. You know, and yeah, I mean. You know, Mile 22 on the surface, it looks like, you know, something you'd get in like a red box. I mean, I know that's like a deep cut, like what that, because we're all living in Netflix and stuff, but like, there's like theater, Netflix, on TV, like on the weekends, and then there's red box. And when I first saw this trailer or these posters or whatever for this movie, I was like, this is, I don't even know if I'll see this in the theater, but then my friend was just like, let's go, and I was like, okay, let's do it, you know. I was like, Peter Berg, Mark Wahlberg, you know, really, I don't think they can go wrong. And I love this movie. I was really impressed. It was a lot better than I thought it'd be. Story could have been better, characters could have been a little better, but the action is what you're gonna remember from this movie, and that's why you should see it, because the action is just so masterfully captured and just really well directed. There are some scenes where there are a lot of cuts, like, you know, like there's like, you know, like what could have been like a 30-second thing ended up just taking like 15, you know, because they had to get those nice choppy cuts. But there aren't many moments like that, but the action is really great. And I think you should see this movie because I think this could be a sleeper hit. I'm not saying it'll break the bank, but I'm saying that people will come out being impressed and wanting more. And yeah, I mean, I might even see it again. I think it's that good. So yeah, Mile 22, kind of a late summer, early fall action movie by Mark Wahlberg and Peter Berg. Definitely check it out. It's got some good stars in there. And yeah. So anyway, if you like this video, comment, share, you know, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, definitely check out Mile 22. That is my recommendation. All right, see you next one.